More than 300 law enforcement officials from more than 10 agencies. And tonight we have new information about the DEA raid on that illegal nightclub in Colorado Springs. More than 100 people are now in ICE custody. Your reporter, Sarah Horbakowitz, has been digging into this operation closely for you. So, Sarah, what are you learning?
Yeah, things are changing pretty fast. We're learning a lot of new information here. And the DEA told me tonight that they've been following this illegal nightclub for months. And they say over the last 2 years, the club had moved locations, but in total sparked about 170 service calls. During their investigation, the DEA says drugs were sold to undercover officers. The DEA also reporting 2 of the people inside had outstanding warrants. Officials tell me there may have been illegal drugs, drug trafficking, prostitution, and possibly human trafficking at the nightclub. Once authorities entered, DEA says everyone inside was detained. They estimate that to be about 200 people. Originally, the DEA reported 114 of those people had been arrested for being in the country illegally and taken to ICE custody. But tonight, the DEA says that total has dropped to 105. Yesterday, one woman told me her family members are citizens, but she says they were still taken into ICE custody at the event center when they did not have their ID.
And what happens next if they're in immigration? What's going to happen? We're going to get lawyers. What process does she follow as a citizen? The most difficult thing right now is that the children are alone.
And now, Karen, ICE tells us that people are still being processed, but they didn't answer other questions that we were asking. There's still a lot going on there. But the DEA says that some of those arrested for being in the country illegally also have previous drug and assault charges. So that's something they're looking into as well as any possible ties to gang activity.
So much information here, so much to break down, of course. We also know that there were members of the military that were at that party. Some of them work in security. What's going to happen next?
Yeah, that's pretty complex, too, and a lot of that depends on jurisdiction. There are a few more military members there than we first thought. The DEA told me about 17 Army soldiers were there, possibly facing administrative and criminal charges. To break down what could come next, I spoke with a veteran and defense attorney with Military Trial Defenders.
My sources tell me that law enforcement transported those soldiers after the raid Saturday night or into the morning back to Fort Carson. So my sources indicate that they are not in civilian custody. However, because these offenses allegedly occurred off base, then the local law enforcement has first bite at the apple. So that could involve Colorado Springs Police Department, DEA, ATF, FBI, the U.S. Attorney's Office.
How common is it for an active duty military member to work security, say, for a private event like this?
So that's one of the first questions I had when I heard maybe some of these military members were working security. If they were, then they have needed to submit an off-duty employment form that would have been signed off on by their command.
I've sent out dozens of questions to the agencies involved in this operation, and we'll continue to update you as we learn new details. Karen, the DEA says that they aren't aware of any drug charges related to this right now, but that things could change as this is an ongoing investigation.
Yeah, certainly more and more updates to come out of this one. Sarah, thank you for your coverage. We appreciate it. More to come.